Folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Sunday morning, December 15th, 2019. It's about 9:15, 16 in the morning. And I am in Altadena / borderline La Cañada. I'm over here by the Devil's Gate Dam. This one stretch. Walking. All right. I took the one bus that comes up to Altadena and Woodbury, and from there I walk all the way the rest of the work to work into Target. But here's the 210 the 210 freeway going into San Fernando that way, and behind me over here is Devil's Gate Dam, which they spent a lot of money and a lot of time over the summer to dredge it all out. There's a lot of vegetation in there, and they spent a lot of time here dredging it all, and they did a great job. It was actually good money well spent, because since we got the first rains, it's really quickly filled up. So it's kind of like a runoff, but they did a really good job. We have many trees like this. I don't know how good the lighting is, but this is about as close as I'm going to get right now to a Wisconsin fall. God, I'm missing the fall and the winter back. He says, it's like, Charlie, it's terrible. Yeah, but I do. And off in the distance over there by JPL, I can see some red and gold and stuff like that, kind of reminiscent of living back there. Living back there, I never really being born and being raised and growing up here in Southern California, you only have 2 seasons year round, and that's green and gray. And that was pretty much like clockwork. Everything was green during the summertime and the springtime, and all the flowers and everything. Starting to bust through on the freeways, everyone's front yard and everything. People putting on their clogs and, doing some gardening, some spring cleaning. And then the rains would come in, sometime, they'd start to roll in October, because I remember trick-or-treating when it was raining sometimes. So, yeah, it was pretty much, our weather was pretty much regular, and it's kind of irregular now. But, yeah. And then moving to Wisconsin, living in Florida, maybe 3 seasons, really. Didn't really see too much fire in the sky type of thing that's kind of called like out there when you're driving through Wisconsin and you're driving through the hills and coming down an open hill and through a valley and stuff, and you see just an ocean of green or gold and yellow and orange. It looks like the land, and sometimes in the evening it reflects the light up in the skies, like in the fire in the sky. So it's really cool. But here we just have green and gray. But it's a beautiful, actually, I walked out my door and it was a beautiful, see that house above me? I digress. I want that house. It's a beautiful house. That is a gorgeous house. You should see it lit up at night. I think it costs them about $1,000 a night to light up that house, because when it's lit up, the whole thing, it looks like a carnival. I don't know. I just miss just having seasons like that. But I'm just happy and blessed, I guess, to experience this green and gray now, being indoors. For that, I'm more grateful than anything. I'm grateful because I really haven't gotten sick, except for, just about a week or two ago. It seemed actually for a few days, but in retrospect, living out on the streets, I was getting sick almost every day. I was going through inhalers like crazy, and I was taking medication like crazy, and it was just, I didn't like it, you can't be healthy living out on the streets. There's no possible way to be healthy. And if you have an injury, the recovery is so long. I thought it was forever having this damn cast on when I got assaulted and having those drainage tubes in my nose for so long. The healing was just awful. It just can't be healthy. I'm just grateful for so much now in this last year and a half. It'll be 2 years, July 15th, 2 years. So, I'm just grateful for everything. So, I really didn't celebrate Thanksgiving. That's fine. I'm grateful for at least being able to having to go to work and then having to come home after work. I'm grateful for that. So, there's my celebration for Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for that. I was able to sleep comfortable, get up to go to work, get clothed, bathe, have some sort of means to be able to get to a job and then get off said job and then come home, and start all over again. And Christmas, if I have to work Christmas, I'm grateful for that. My Christmas gift is that I'm actually able to wake up and have at least a 24-hour day of the same thing. Even if it's the same thing day in, day out, my Christmas gift that I will receive will be able to do this on Christmas Day for 24 hours. It's not much of a gift to some people, but it is to me, at least having a chance, and able to do something good with my life. Everything else beyond that is, what's it called, force majeure, an act of God, I guess. God forbid, unless the economy really takes like 2008 and everything, but yeah, I'm pretty much in control of that. I'm over the Devil's Gate Dam. JPL is way off over in the distance. It's not too far from around the bend over here. Excuse me, my nose is running. It's really windy. It definitely became a beautiful fall day this morning. It's brisk. It's not too cold. It's not really too cold. There's a good breeze, and things are flapping in the wind. Sorry, I'm kind of like paying attention here. This right here is kind of treacherous at night because there are 4 bolts that stick up here, and even when I bring my flashlight, I always, doggone it, I always miss those bolts, and I trip over the bloody things. When I went to work and I still had my air cast on, and I had to walk from here home, I was afraid of tripping over that and re-breaking my knee. Hold on a second, folks. All right, much better. I had to cross the intersection, Linda Vista, kind of a T-shaped intersection. Now I have room to walk. I have to still continue that way. I'm filming this right now because this is about the only time I'm going to have. I'm not sure I'm going to have any time when I get to the top of the hill, my nemesis, the hill. I still got to walk all the way in there. The shuttle doesn't run on the weekends. Oh yeah, then there's this other bridge that I have to cross. It's a great morning though. Yesterday, I was so tired. Yesterday, you know what was missing from, that's JPL right there. Those folks over there never sleep. In fact, I think it's this bus that runs even on the weekends, and a slightly less frequent daily schedule, but yeah, those people at JPL, NASA, those guys never sleep. These are the ones, Cape Canaveral, when everybody, wherever any billionaire is sending up a satellite or a rocket or whatever, these folks are always part of the, somehow or another, are part of the tracking and the monitoring. So, yeah. When I get on the bus with these folks that go to JPL, because I get off sometimes just for the heck of it. If I got time to burn, I'll walk up that way, or I'll walk back from the JPL. And then just also check out the horses. I love the horses by the stables. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, gosh, they're so... Now I'm really going to sound like an old man. I'm looking at them, I'm like, they're so young! They're so young! Wait, does that one even shave yet? Oh my God! But no, it's great. It's also great and reassuring that they're so young. And it shouldn't fear us, we as older folks, older generation, and as we get older, we shouldn't, it'll kind of shock us maybe. It's like, you'll probably reflect, well, I wasn't that young. I don't think I was that young when I was, blah, blah, blah. But I think we should definitely embrace the younger in a position that maybe used to be dominated or thought of as an older sect, has now dropped in age. Like it used to be, like to be a president, you had to be like I think be over 30 or 32, because I think the life expectancy also is a lot shorter. But I think it's gone up a little since. I don't remember, to be honest. But yeah, even if you have someone, a president who's maybe, let's say, 28, I think a lot of people would be shocked and say, oh no, well maybe you don't know how hard this person is, how passionate this person is about the politics and everything. Maybe look at their track record. What have they done? What have they not done? Where do they stand? Besides their age, look at their background in the very short time, considering their age, what they've accomplished and what they've mean to accomplish, and what good in the works do they have. So, yeah, and actually that whole right there that I described, it just came to me, I guess, in an epiphany. And I'm like, oh my God, they're so young. It's like, holy cow. It's like, yeah, but look where they're going. It's like, dang, that's cool. So I think we should, and honestly, I see a lot of kids today. Yeah, they come into our store and they goof off and they they terrorize. I'm just going to get straight to it. They terrorize our store. These kids they rather take their antics, their playground antics, and bring them into the store for some reason. It's just so different. Kids rather play hide and seek and tag and cellular location tag in the store versus outdoors. We used to play outdoors. Jeez, even when we were teenagers, my buddies and I, we were geeks. We played Dungeons and Dragons. And I even asked my buddies, I said, dude, why don't we go to the park? Why don't we do it live action? He's like, how are we going to do it? I go, well, we got all the hills. And this one part of our park, we had hills that were huge. I mean, they were like Titanic mountains like this. To us as kids. Looking back, the last time I went there, they're barely 10 feet high, but when you're a kid, your perspective is huge. So we did that. We played D&D. We started role-playing in the park and everything, and our DM would shout out everything, and it was just cool, That's what we used to do, But yeah, some of these kids, and as annoying as they can be, yes, I also think I'm like, wow, I guess enjoy it now while you can before you are hit with the real world. Oh, excuse me, let me change here. But yeah, I don't think we should. And even right now, with the whole youth being angry at this generation, at my generation, and the previous generation, it's like, respectfully, look back in history. We all inherit every other generation's mess, their crap. And it's the next generation to help change it. That's the whole process of our sociological evolution. Nothing's gonna be perfected. I don't care what you say, and your anger, first of all, you can't come off being angry like that to get a point. Anger doesn't get any point across. It just gets anger across. That's all it does. So how dare you? Look, don't come off with a how dare you. That's the equivalency to the southern. Oh honey, oh that's so sweet. That's the big FU, So you can't come off to society being like that. It's as we get older, things are just not going to work. It's maintenance. You inherit your dad's old jalopy. It needs help. It meant a lot to your dad, your family, or whatever, and you inherit this, and now you got to fix. Now you got to spend money in fixing it. Well, yeah, because it's still a beautiful thing, and if you want it, and if you want to keep it, and you want to keep it running and looking as good as possible as time will allow you and you're capable of, you have to put money into it. You have to invest time into it. You have to keep it up. Just like this. The oceans are the mess. The air quality sucks. Although here in California, it's actually, compared to the 70s, our air quality here in California is definitely. One thing I gotta say, the EPA is as stringent as they were here in California, with the whole unleaded gas and everything. Our air quality, man, even in wintertime, we had that yellowy, smoky. There's a 268. I can take that, but I have to wait. In the time, it's been what? 18 minutes. I gotta spend 20 minutes to wait for the bus that I could cover here, and I can spare myself $2 in bus fare. Plus I get to make a video, so yeah, so historically it's always gonna be that way. So come off and angry. So no, you're gonna spend all this time being angry instead of doing something, going from city to city, village to village, town to town, state by state, province, country by country, spreading something that we all know you have to be effective into getting your point across. You can't just point things out and just do nothing. You can't just, I'm coming over here angrily and telling you how the generation before has messed things up. And we're not going to take it anymore. Okay, well, you're not going to take it anymore. So what does that mean? You're going to kill all of the old people and then you're going to take over the world? Or you're going to fix it, but still bitch and moan? I don't understand. It's vague and anything like that. I don't understand. You're just pointing fingers and saying words, but not being effective. I mean, Gandhi was effective. Oh my God, Mother Teresa was effective. Whatever. Here's La Cañada, Flint Ridge High School. This is a beautiful school. I like it. I like it because it kind of reminds me of Tomorrowland. I think a lot of the architecture here is, I've never found out, I've never asked, but I think it's kind of reminiscent of Space Age. And it has a bit of a 50s retro-esque architecture to it. All right, my friends. 21 minutes is taking me to walk over here. I still got about another mile or so to go up. Plus I got my hill. But it's a beautiful day though. It's starting to warm up quickly. Yesterday, in comparison to yesterday was gloomy. It was wet. It rained overnight. It was sprinkling a little bit in Pasadena. By the time I got to actually Union Station, it was still gray. It was gray actually all day. But it got warm for a while. And it got cold quick. But here we are. This is La Cañada, home of the Spartans. Good school. And there goes my bus. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow because I gotta walk home. Alright, my friends, I'm gonna end it here. You folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. For the moment, pull down your pants and slide on the ice. I did yesterday. You'll see. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me and about us, what's going on. And it's a beautiful fall-like morning. Brisk, cool, not too cold, breezy. Yeah, I got another video. I just gotta put it together. So, hopefully tonight. Aside from this, or tomorrow morning. We'll see. I still have a couple appointments that I have to juggle tomorrow. I'm going to be busy tomorrow, so which is a good thing, actually. Busy. There's no time like the present, right? I'd rather be busy. All right, my friends. See, the school is cool. It's a beautiful school. All right, my friends. I love you all. Take care, and I will upload this sometime this evening. You guys have a beautiful Sunday, and I know you will. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you all. Bye.